Hello, everyone. Sorry it's been ooh, a year and a half since I last posted. Um, I've been through quite a lot in that last year and a half. Um, Gosh, I don't know where to start because, first of all, I'm just going to say brain fog and confusion, and just it's still very hard for me to keep my thoughts together. So, now it's my 2 years, and like I said, I still struggle with, um, things like memory loss and brain fog and confusion. Um, I mispronounce words like constantly. Um, I get lost for words constantly too. So I'm not going to keep this video like super long or anything, but I am going to start to post way more because, wow, I have a lot to tell you guys. And I've learned a lot, and I would love to share those things with you. Um, we'll get into that into the next video, but I did end up going back to work 6 months after I got out of my coma. Again, I worked in construction, so it was like very active. Um, so I did that for about 10 months, which was extremely stupid of me because, um, of course, I pushed myself more than I probably should have. And I think a lot of it, that like a part of it was money, of course. The other part of it was um, to prove to myself that I'm okay and, like I can, just work this out. So anyways, that was 10 months in that field. And then we all know coronavirus happened. So when coronavirus happened in March and we started to shut down here in Canada, um, because of being on a construction site, I mean, people are blowing snot rockets. There's like one outhouse to 200 people at least. They had no hand, hand sterilizer before COVID, and my husband works in construction, and they still don't have hand sterilizers in the porta potties on construction sites. So, anyways, like I said, I think you'll notice with my videos, I jump from subject to subject to subject really fast. I'm trying really hard to learn to try to control that better, but that's another part of this coma. Um, I want to explain something to people like us, or to people um, who were caring for people like us. There's a there's a term that's called PICS, which is post-intensive care syndrome. And again, just remember PICS. And a lot of you, if any of you watched my videos, who are caring for people or people like me, depending on how long you were in ICU and under sedation and paralyzed and all of that stuff, each day causes obviously long-term effects and maybe lifelong affecting issues. Um, so please, a lot of doctors, like in for my example, my ICU doctor told me I had PICS and PTSD. And so I went to my family doctor and I said to my family doctor, "Oh, my ICU specialist said I have PICS." And he's like, "Yeah, that's just PTSD." Well, it's not. They're not the same. They do totally different things. So maybe check that out, any of you, because it helped me a lot learning about anything I possibly could. And I think that that's crucial for my health anyways. The more that I can learn, the more less stressed and scared that I get, because at least I understand it. So that's how I'm kind of coping with that. Like I said, I am going to bring out some videos quite a bit. I don't know how much. I am not working now. Um, there will be a whole video on why I'm not working. And I do want to talk about people going back into the workforce. Um, like, for an example, people in Canada, um, we have sick leave to go. Okay, well, first, actually, and I didn't know any of this. So I lost a lot of benefits and stuff like that. But basically, if you have a benefit, like a benefit program, you should go to them as soon as you or your loved one is in the hospital. And it should go from there. Then you should go to sick leave. Now, sick leave is a little bit different than EI. But it's still, if you go to sick leave, you could get that for about 15 weeks. I guess they just extended it. And you can still have your insurable EI hours. So after sick leave, you could go to EI. And that's why I was actually forced back to work, because I didn't know any of that. And nobody in my company even told me those kinds of things. So I'm going to be giving some really big warnings, and I'm going to slow it down a little bit and get my thoughts a little bit better together before I talk about that. This video was just to say hi, where I am at this point now that it's been 2 years since I was in a coma. I'm just going to quickly talk about my health quickly. My health is tanking really, really bad. I was doing pretty good for a while. But now I've had seven big important tests to be done. And they are, thank gosh, because just how crappy I feel. Like, my oxygen is hitting 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. And 90 to 92 is about as high as I get. So, of course, with the test and everything I got, there's what's called ABG, which is artery blood gas. And they go into your artery right in your wrist, and they measure how much oxygen is actually in your blood. And so the normal percentage is 75 to 90, but they say 70 to 90 is normal. I'm at 60, which means I have no wiggle room. I'm constantly wheezing. I might as well just or like strap a inhaler around me, because it doesn't do a whole bunch. Yesterday I ended up getting my stress test done. So I had a stress test. Oh, because of the gas, I got to back up. See, I jump all over the place and it's crazy. So the blood gas test showed that my heart was freaking out. Like, when I was sitting there calm and everything, my heart was at like 135. And so she was like, are you always like that? And because I have been tachycardia before, and if you watch my videos, you would know that. Anyways, tachycardia is where you have a really fast heartbeat, which is causing your heart to work really fast, and it's not pumping enough blood to where it needs to be. So basically, they're worried more about my heart and think that my heart is causing my oxygen problems. So with the stress test, they give you radiation. They inject you with radiation, like in here. Well, usually in your arm, but everybody has a hard time getting blood from me, so I got it in my hand, which sucked. Anyways, they put you on a treadmill. They push you as, like, get you to exercise intensely, and then they put you through the PET scan. So I don't know if you know what a PET scan is, but it's to detect cancer or heart problems. And then they put you into a CT scan, and then they make you leave for 3 or 4 hours, and then you come back and you get another PET scan done again. So that was that test yesterday, and it's just getting a lot. Don't mean to be gross, but like basically like 9 months ago, I've been having this peeing problem. I can't pee. Um, I don't pee my pants. I just can't pee, just to underline that. Um, and then again, I'm not being gross, but this is a reality of life with people like me, or similar people that have gone through this is what they're living through. So then I had to start using a catheter. I had to self-catheterize twice a day. They brought home care in. And so, yeah, so there's a peeing issue, there's a heart issue, there's a lung issue, and I'm just always tired, 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 tired. So please, the message of what I'm trying to get out there is please, please, um, don't push yourself harder. Um, your body's going to tell you when it's ready, and even if it says that it's ready, um, you should still take it easy. And like, you will never be your normal ever again. So just get used to whatever it is that we have, and you know. Okay, so I'm rambling much too long already, but I just wanted to say hi. I am back, and I really do believe me surviving Ards um, has me surviving Ards makes me feel like I need to be one of those people who talk about it and get people aware of it, and um, yeah, just get the world aware, because there's so many COVID people, because so many COVID people go through Ards, and I'm on Ards page, like a few Ards pages, and on like Facebook and stuff, and you wouldn't believe how similar um, COVID symptoms and like repercussions is very similar to H1N1. Like, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but they said like, oh, COVID patients, like they got this brand new thing called brain fog, and it's like, no, guys, people who go in ICU and who are really, really sick and have to have a lot of medication and all that kind of stuff, people go through all of that. And it's, it's just, it's just trying to remind everybody that ARDS is ARDS. If you have to go to ICU, it's just a different thing. And most of us, no matter if you're septic, or if you've been in a house fire, or if you've had COVID, or if you've had H1N1, or if you've had a surgery, we will all suffer from the same side effects as, COVID people. So that's why I think it's great for me to try to get out there and start pushing ARDS, because it's ARDS that's the problem. It's ARDS that's killing people. Um, yeah, and then learning to live with it, right? Because, like I said, your body will never be the same after. And I mean, it kind of was like stupid, because I was like, I completely underestimated. I was like, no, I'll be doing those things and stuff like that. The harder you push yourself, the worse that it gets, honestly. So take your time, heal, you know. Anyways, enough of this video. Oh yeah, my hair is growing out. This is not a wig. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, So I want you guys all to take care and take care of each other. And I will see you next time.